Hey everyone, we have a bit of a last minute stream happening right now, but there's some live Emu Cup games happening today. The first game we're going to look at is between Propaganda, Panda, and Boxer. And as we're nearing the end of the Emu Cup, these are really important games for securing a spot in the top 8. So this is actually Boxer's last game that he's playing. And he basically needs to win this to get in the 8. It's very tight, sort of between spots 5 and even 12. So anyway, we're going to head to the game. I do have information on Propaganda's Panda hand, but we're just going to be looking at this from just the BGA spectating perspective.
And I'm also gonna crash the cost to come with useless input.
And Yadi's here. So I can see... Oh, sorry, let me type to them. So I can see Panda's opening hand. He's got a Caracal, a Malayan Taper, a Sun Bear, and Bamboo Forest.
So question for you, Sam. Do you think the Caracal was correct to keep over the cheap primate?
I missed the other 4 cards in his hand, actually. I also missed his opening... his endgame goals. But I don't know, like, going for predators is okay. The projects are habitats, species, and predators.
Yeah, I think with the monkey, though, he would be 4 on species.
I'm really interested with what he's going to start with. Do you think he's going to just go round 1 taper release? Or start with Asia Partner Zoo?
I would probably start with Asia Zoo, but that polar bear exhibit may change stuff here.
Yeah, we can see Boxer as first player, first move of the game, builds a 3 size. We are on ice cream parlors, the old ice cream parlors. Polar bear exhibit very scary for species diversity and for predators, and there's also a native seabirds, which is a free species tag as well.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Panda can't even build and dig it away, because that's like definitely the card you don't want to see in Panda's position.
I mean, he might be building a size 2 to dig it away right now.
Yeah, but don't you think Boxer...
Boxer has cards on 5 right now to snap it up. It's a bit annoying. Yeah, he can't do anything about it, sadly.
There is a chance Boxer really wants hand size, right? Oh, this is... I love this. Oh, no, I don't love it. I would like a free size here from Panda.
Really? Why?
Because now Boxer might think he has the snapping reptile, right? I guess he doesn't have money if he puts the kiosk. Yeah, no, he has some money for a snapping reptile.
Yeah, if it's the Cayman.
So Boxer... Yeah, I think Boxer or snaps exhibit here. But if he does a free size, there's a chance Boxer gets hand size.
I think with Panda's cards on 5, he's always snapping polar bear exhibit.
That's true. That's true. I didn't know this. His cards being that. Yeah, a bit unfortunate.
Hey, SDD.
So, what do you think the move here is? Oh.
I think Panda is going for this round 1 taper release. I'm not convinced. It's a very good idea. Income is going to be shot. I think you want to get Asia Partner Zoo anyway. So it makes sense to sort of get it before the taper and play it discounted at least.
Yeah, I also don't like this. I imagine he might just take like 2 sides and flip sponsors break 5, but it's gonna be so poor, right?
With 3 cards in hand, yeah, he probably is taking 2 sides. And then I guess the nice thing is he can drop native seabirds during the break with the 2 sides.
Unless they sit a wave, which...
I think you keep it there. It's pretty good for you.
Yeah, I would not do that. I guess there's also a possibility to take snapping and work on 2 CP and get one of the playgrounds to at least get some income that way.
Would have been cool if he'd dug both the playgrounds into range, upgraded sponsors, and just go bam. Oh, I guess he actually doesn't have any money.
No, he could do that because he could play the rock one for a kiosk that gives him 5 money,
True,
and then the water one.
yes.
Yeah, that's actually a really good idea. It might have been a move.
Pretty funny. Like, I've seen double playground on ice cream poles before. It's very strong.
Yeah. But in this case, you kind of want a worker, but you also have like no money.
I mean, it would be very Panda to do worker on 2 CP. I kind of expect it. Well, there's also a strong argument to upgrade sponsors.
Yeah.
He does take snapping first.
Okay, so this is a worker on 2 CP then, for sure.
Does snap playground.
Yeah.
The water playground, though, not the rock one. Why?
Yeah, I guess he really wants the clever, maybe? To clever back build. Since build is very useless here. Right?
I guess.
Because if you take the rock one, you can't really get an extra income from the kiosk unless you really want to mess up your map.
I'd say the good thing for Panda is it doesn't look like boxers fighting overly hard for species. First animal's a predator as well.
Yeah. Yeah, Panda can still get there, but the issue is, even with this playground, like he's only gonna have 10 money next round. He doesn't have flipped sponsors. It's
also why I'm not really a fan of round 1 releases anymore. Like I used to be, but the tape is so expensive, and he's just like, if you look at the position right now, he's even on points, but he has no money and less income. Just doesn't seem like a great position to be in.
Yeah, and also like Thunder is so good, right? But it's a very expensive animal for the amount of appeal it provides.
I think I would have liked it better if he had access to native seabirds here.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's it, Blanket. Like, round 1 release is good when it gets you tempo, but it doesn't look like Panda has very much tempo. I think Taper might be one of the worst releases in the game, to be honest.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that I think Taper might be one of the worst animals in the game, and also like releasing it, it's so expensive for a 2-size, right? Is it the most expensive 2-size animal? I think it is, right?
It costs 17, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure that would make it, yeah.
I think that's the most expensive 2-size.
Herbivores are generally more expensive, and because it gives the rep, it boosts its price up, and also 3 digging, which is like an extra 3 money you're paying.
Yeah, the digging is very expensive early on. Do you like this cards at 4?
What's his hand right now? Sunbear and
Caracal. I think this is playing into Boxer's hand a bit.
Boxer can't break. I assume Panda's just going to grab Asia Partner Zoo here.
Yeah. But I think the main issue with doing cards here is... Okay, Boxer want to play sponsors. But Boxers could just do cards into break, right? And then Panda's Associate's going to start at the bottom. Which is kind of bad.
Let me just see what Panda drew up here. He drew up a Moose and Diversity Researcher. Those are not the cards you want.
Yep.
This is looking a bit dicey right now. I guess Diversity is pretty good if he gets the Adventure Playground as well.
That's a fair point, but also I'm not sure Panda wanna upgrade sponsor this game because he's only gonna have 3 flips.
I think you could justify upgrading sponsors, animals, and cards, and just... You don't particularly need a Source because you don't need the third partner zoo to get your last worker, which is important on ICP for the 2 conservation points. Because he's taken worker at 2 CP.
Yep, fair point. Boxer already up to 4 species.
Oh yeah, this is... And has a petting zoo built. This is looking pretty bad all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Yeah. Panda does take the adventure playground, but it's not worth fighting for species at all anymore.
So I think the 10 money on by CP here is kind of huge for Panda. But the issue is that he needs to get, because he can do habitats next round, but he needs to get the partner zoo first, right? So it might be a bit hard to beat Boxer to the 5 CP.
To be fair, after the playground comes down here for Panda... Oh, he doesn't even play it. Wow, I thought he was going to play it for sure. I was going to say his income's going to be about level with Boxer.
Yeah. Yeah, that's surprising, no?
I think there's... I guess the positioning of it's a bit awkward, because he doesn't want to play a sponsor for money yet, but I still think it's worth playing. It's not like Boxer could do anything else that round.
Yeah, it looked like Boxer was just about to break free, right?
Yeah, most likely.
Weird.
And yeah, we saw Boxer just snap up the Predator release there when he already has a sea lion played. He's got 5 species in hand, so Boxer has 3 super easy projects to do.
Yep.
In species, habitats, and Predator release.
Pass Devil is a very good snap for Panda though. Puts him at 3 Predators, but...
Yep, let me look at what he discarded here. So his current hand is Caracal, Sunbear, Taz Devil, Adventure Playground. So the Moose and Diversity Researcher went. But Boxer does open the petting zoo. Just single petting zoo.
So yeah, this is problematic because I think the 10 money here is kind of huge for both players. But unfortunately...
I feel like on Ice Cream Palace is a bit less important because both players will be rich eventually. And 3x tokens is fine. It's not like it's between 10 money and player sponsor for money. That would be truly disastrous, but I think 3x tokens is fair compensation.
Yeah, that's a fair point. I'm just feeling that Panda's economy is kind of struggling, and he also have a hard time connecting to his last kiosk, right? I guess he can do a 2-size.
I think
to the playground.
Yeah, 2-size adventure playground, he can get there during the break. So I do expect him to take 2-size reward here. Well, I guess when he eventually does a project, probably plays the Caracal and does habitat diversity.
Yep. So.
And what do we think Boxer's going to take as reward first? Might snap up the petting zoo? Might snap up Penguin Pool to go with his ornithologist?
Yeah, Penguin Pool looking... I'm not sure how Boxer's map looks, but Penguin Pool looking very yummy. I don't think you have to fight that hard for the petting zoos.
True.
There's also an argument for Vasa small here, right?
I'd prefer Penguin Pool or Sheep over Waza Small. Waza Small also kills the sheep, which is a bit annoying.
Could still build for it. But like if he has a small... If his endgame is like empty zoo and small animals, I think Vasa small would be excellent for Boxer.
Sure. Did you manage to get a glimpse of what Panda's endgames are?
I unfortunately did not.
Okay, we're just going blind on that then.
Yeah, let's just take an educated guess and guess its favorite zoo and diversity.
My educated guess would have been, well, I was going to say aquatic because he took the water playground first, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you can read into that too much.
Boxer does actually take 2-size first. Okay.
Ooh. Do you think he's also going for the 2 CP worker?
I'd put it very low odds. Oh, wow, he is. Okay, we got a mirror match up here. So that strongly suggests he's not upgrading build. He does take the 10 money, which we expected.
I think on a map like ICP, I think it's probably the best map for 2CP worker. I do it very frequently on ICP in particular.
Well, funnily enough, just before this stream started, I had a game where I went 2CP on new ice cream piles, and it worked out pretty well, but it still feels quite uncomfortable to me.
Yeah, it takes some getting used to. Because I saw this. I said this the first time I was ever on stream with you, but it just feels bad, right, to take the 2CP worker because upgrades are fun.
Well, I think but on ice cream pile is like the map that you're going to fill up the most often, so not upgrading build always feels bad for me on it.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
But Panda's currently manually building that 2 size into Adventure Playground, so he does connect to his last kiosk. We expect his animal's action is going to be the Caracal. Also, interesting kiosk placement around the 4 size.
Yeah. It's almost like he's playing around native here. Like, I would probably just put it for the rep if I didn't have native in my hand.
I would.
He doesn't have native.
I would
in hand,
almost
but...
certainly put it next to the 2 size and play the Caracal. Like, these are 2 dead kiosks, unless you're putting the Caracal on the 4 size here.
That's true. But he did get the Vasa small, so I guess the more educated guess now is that his enemy actually is small animals.
I can see that making sense.
Yeah.
Boxer builds a level 3. Okay, he does build for the sheep there.
Yeah, I like that. I think it's very good sequencing by Boxer, not being overly cautious about ensuring to get your second petting zoo animal. But yeah, very interesting decision giving up on 2 income, but prioritizing Vasa small highly.
I think it
pretty good draw.
It might have been in part to try to get the sheep off the display as well, because a small part. So his draw is the Agama and Baboon Rock. Is that really a good draw?
I think Agama is excellent, though.
I think it's just okay.
Yeah, I mean it's not fantastic, but it's at least a small animal. I could see a lot of I think Baboon Rock is probably getting sold or discarded to the Agama. I guess the main issue is you can't do Agama Caracal this round, which would be very nice. Unless he takes 5 money as the reward. Oh wait, he needs to play an animal before he can...
needs to play one of them first before he can do habitats at 2.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay, I'm usually never a fan of Xing back sponsors. That feels like a very odd move.
Yeah, that feels bad.
So Boxer's tell us. This is the thing. Boxer's signaling he really doesn't want the break, but why? He's nearly out of money. He doesn't have a sponsor to play, which is the normal reason you wouldn't want to break. Both players still have a worker, and Panda wants to use his worker more than Boxer does.
Yeah, it's also very weird, right? Because Boxer knows about Panda's sponsor card. So, like, one reason for that could be thinking Panda was going to break 5. But now it looks very tempting to just play Vasa small, right?
I think Panda actually got a fantastic hunt there with the Capuchin. He's already got the America's Partner Zoo.
And he has the Baboon Rock in hand,
yeah,
so maybe...
the Baboon Rock. I think it's coming out for sure.
Yeah, also there's a Howler on display, so I actually suddenly do like Baboon Rock.
Yeah, Howler to fit in this 4 size that has 3 kiosks around it.
Yeah. Or he could draw one of the 4 size monkeys. Yeah, I do think... Because Boxer also doesn't have snapping, so I think Panda can guarantee himself the Howler.
This actually feels crazy to say. Is Panda slightly ahead?
I don't think so. He's leading on small animal here.
Well,
I guess he doesn't want to expose, because Boxer have cards coming up, so he doesn't want to expose his Baboon Rock for Howler. But you also have to remember, Boxer have release Predators, right? And he has a great release in the Sea Lion already.
I think Sea Lions are kind of mediocre release. Like, it's not as good as the bigger Predators.
That's true.
Oh,
Ooh.
wow. Boxer snaps up the Howler.
That is crazy.
He does have a 3 size, but why?
Yeah. Also, Panda's, I assume you're not watching his POV right now? But Panda's reaction to that was very funny. He just immediately went down, checked his map. What is he doing?
Also worth noting that Boxer has Ornithologist played, and there is a Penguin Pool and now Bard Owl Hut on display. And Panda's taking Pouching as second reward.
Oh, I hate that.
He doesn't have hand size. I don't hate it that much.
Okay, that's a fair point. That's a fair point. But I think like Baboon Rock would be maybe not as much fun.
Don't tell me you pouched Baboon Rock.
He did.
Oh no.
Baboon Rock and a Panda. So do you think Panda's next move is just break 5 with 3 X's?
I don't think so, because what is Boxer going to do as the next move? I don't think it's urgent to break. I guess the question is, what is Panda going to do, actually?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
Because he can't expect build.
Yeah, he could do a single pavilion, I suppose, or maybe a single kiosk even. Maybe that's actually the move. But Boxer just flipped sponsors. I think you have to break now, so he doesn't get to play Penguin Pool from range.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw his endgames. It was Diverse and Conservation Zoo.
Well, Conservation Zoo is looking fantastic. Blanket's saying that pouching is fine because Panda has 2 easy projects to do. With Panda's still got like species to do, which is pretty easy as the Agama and Capuchin, I guess, still.
Yeah, that's a fair point. I just feel... Because the issue now is he doesn't want to pouch anything, right?
I think he's going to snap up Penguin Pool and probably pouch it. That would be my guess.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Okay, maybe it's slightly better than I thought, actually.
Panda relies on hitting projects later in the game. I think Panda's... Does Panda still have the Taz Devil as well?
He does.
So, I mean, he's got... Yeah, he's only actually got... Wait, what? So Panda's
This is crazy, you know?
Snaps up the Bard Owl. I actually don't mind it because Penguin Pool kills all the water spots for Boxer. It's actually not a bad gambit.
Yeah, but... Oh, Penguin Pool is the scary card, I feel.
I don't know, Boxer's also already killed his Aviary spot, so maybe it's not actually that scary.
True. It's just the fact that Boxer can play it from range as well, like the next move.
Okay, the Agama's gone, so Panda's hand is just Taz Devil, Sun Bear, Capuchin. So even species not that easy to hit at the moment.
I mean, he can do Sunbear for species, right? You kinda don't want to do it this early, but... Yeah, so now Boxer just plays Penguin Pool from range, which is why I was surprised.
I think he could have done the same with Bard Owl Hut, right? I don't know, I don't mind it. I think it's like a little bit of a bait because the water on Old Ice Cream Palace is just so bad. Like, he's actually looking very limited with enclosure space now. He's got 1 5 size down the bottom and that's it. He could actually get really stuck here.
You know what's gonna happen, right, though?
Well, he's gonna get a 5 size and release.
No, he's gonna buy a Marabou, and then he's gonna scavenge up the Diversity Researcher Panda discarded.
That would be funny, but now I'm looking at this Bison here with the Bamboo Forest already up there as a project. That looks really good for Boxer.
Oh, yeah.
Just build a 5 size right now.
That actually looks pretty fantastic. The problem is, if Boxer builds a 5 size, Panda probably gonna snap it up, but that also means he was kind of wasting an action to deny Boxer, right? So
I think Boxer wants to build a 5 size there anyway, so it's like it's not even that bad for him to do it.
yeah, I completely agree with that. But also like just forcing Panda to snap it, it's kind of bad for Panda.
Oh, it's horrible for Panda.
Yeah.
He builds a 3 size, which Boxer also just X's back build, so not interested for the moment.
Yeah. Do you think Panda is eyeing up this Lynx? With the free
Well,
size?
we know his hand. He's not going to snap up the Lynx. Well, actually, okay. Well, he snaps up the Bison. It's funny. He's really scared about that release. I don't blame him, but that feels quite bad.
Yeah. So I think his logic is to actually play it and try to get the Lynx down the line. Because the Lynx is the 4th predator for him.
Yeah,
And
I feel like
he
you're going
knows
to find a better predator at some stage.
that's fair. But he also knows Boxer has the release predators, but I guess Sea Lion is still the best release for Boxer.
For the moment,
And
it is. Oh,
yeah.
America's release. Probably could have seen that coming when he snapped up the Howler. So, I mean, Panda can leech off that with the Capuchin here, but it also puts him under a peel of Panda, so he can't get pilfered.
Yeah. And also Capuchin it's a fine release, but it's not the best, right?
Not the best, but I think Panda will take any project he can get right now.
Yeah, sure. He did upgrade a Soch though, so it looks like a 2 upgrade game at the moment with no universities from Panda side.
I can't turn up my volume anymore, but I can turn Yeti down a bit. Hopefully that's a bit better.
Yeah, just testing for chat.
Let me know how that is.
Oh, I do love that move by Boxer though, snapping up the Lynx. I think it's...
I mean, Boxer could be looking at just releasing the Lynx as well.
Yeah, for sure. Like it's such a good release, right? And he knows Panda. Panda probably not gonna play the Bison, but he knows he has it at least. Like there's a world where he actually plays it.
Panda plays the Ibex from range, probably trying to make the Lynx as unplayable as possible, and also giving him 3 different species for species diversity.
Yeah.
I don't know, this game's looking a bit more even all of a sudden. I think Boxer is actually really going to get stuck in the near future. With just lack of enclosure space. So I think the Penguin play could actually be genius.
And also getting him a call for free here is very big for him. Oof.
Australia release and Pelican?
Was this Palace plan all along? He saw the top of the deck? Because Boxer has no more water.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, where is Boxer going to play any... Like, if he sees a Pelican in Australia race, he can't do anything about it.
Are they just a genius?
I think this could be like a 200 IQ play that we're witnessing right now.
Yeah. Because the thing is, he get a Soch, get a 2 size, and they just cost a break and get the Pelican with the 2 size and the National Park snapping bonus.
Boxer's
unless
going to break here.
Yeah, Boxer breaks.
Boxer does have snapping, so it makes a lot of sense. Just deny that Australia release.
Yeah.
But I mean, so now we're looking at Boxer with nearly 60 money and a single 3 size enclosure and no big enclosure. It's going to be hard to spend that money.
Yeah, for sure.
Without a SOS upgraded either, and like not even close to upgrading it.
Yeah, and no build upgrade as well. Yeah, I think Panda is ahead at this point.
That's so insane to say.
Yeah, because his hand is also excellent, right? Like Sunbear, Test Devil, Scarlet Macaw.
That's his
and he has
hand?
and he has the small animal going.
And endgame conservation should still be pretty good.
Yeah, speeches not looking great right now, but with Vasa small, I could definitely see it as an option.
Dwarven in the chat saying pouching is OP.
Well, we all have our weaknesses in Arc, right?
Also, look at what's just showed up, Geological, after the Ibex was played. So that's another free project for Panda if he wants it.
Yeah. Amazing. It's also close to hitting 4 on it. Oh, Explore though.
Is it actually that good for Boxer here? I'm not convinced.
Not for Boxer, no. But for Panda, maybe? Although I guess Panda is upgrading cards at this point.
Probably. I assume he just pouched Explorer, so yeah, no sponsors on the cards.
Yeah. But also, Boxer does miss 4 habit attacks, which is very easy to just get 4 points from Explorer, right? But like he doesn't need money, so it's not that good.
Yeah.
Still a scary card. And it doesn't look like Boxer has many sponsor cards in hand.
Panda does just leech off that.
Yeah.
Takes 2 sides. I guess he's going to cover the reputation here. Try to get a second worker from 8 rep.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I would probably just go for it because he doesn't have Sunbear. Oh, he doesn't have hand size. And I think you just want to play out Sunbear this round, like 3 small animals, so you can keep on drawing cards.
I think maybe his plan is just have a really short round. I mean, he still has money though. I'm a bit surprised.
Yeah.
I thought you either builded 2 sides over the rep or just take worker.
Yeah, I mean he can still build here, right? He could maybe even build a petting suit, to be honest. It's not the worst for the rep.
Boxer actually just snapped up a Kawati there.
Yeah.
Kind of signaling that he has 4 predators. Well, that's the 4th predator, I guess.
Well, it's just a good card with Polar Bear Exhibit and having the 2 size income as well, right?
That's true. He does have Polar Bear Exhibit down. This is still group stages, Bob, so this is just a best of 1 between them.
I don't think this match matters for the qualifying. I think Boxer's out for it and Panda is guaranteed to Mon, right?
I think this matters a lot. If Boxer loses, this is out, but if Boxer wins, I think he's in.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Boxer's playing for his life here.
Oh. Then I stand correct.
What is Panda's hand again?
It's Past Devil, Scarlet Macaw, Majelica, sorry, and Sunbear.
Okay, so he plans on playing the Taz Devil to get the rep, which is fine, which, yeah, I forgot about. But what's with the other 4 size? Pelican?
Maybe a Pelican from range? It's quite expensive.
Pelican.
No, he doesn't have money. No, he doesn't have money. I guess he can get Australia first.
I don't think you want to.
Yeah. Because he was thinking about building a petting zoo for the rep, but then he decided against it. And I think I would really like to see a petting zoo for Panda.
I think going for Pelican here is a little bit weird if that is what he decides to. Well, Boxer plays the Kawati and Dingo, so that is 4 predators. There's still the question of how he's spending the remainder of his 30 money. But I guess now it's looking a bit better for him.
I guess Panda might just be hoping to draw Sumatran Tiger as well.
Just a casual Sumatran Tiger, sure.
Yeah. Does find another petting zoo, so must be kicking himself for not going for the petting zoo line.
What else did he just draw up there?
He drew up a Lesser Bird of Paradise and a Red Deer, which he discarded.
Not the Red Deer. That's something that can fit in the 4 size with 3 kiosks.
Well, you heard of the empty petting zoo meta? This is the double empty 4 size meta.
It's really bizarre. We're going to have to ask him about this after the game.
Yeah. Because now, at this point, I think Panda is forced to go for universities, but I think with the petting zoos, he could just skip universities entirely.
Why do you say Panda's forced to go for universities here?
Well, that's a good question. I just feel it's the right thing to do for him.
I feel
Can I
like
explain it?
I feel like his next move is going to be. He can't afford Taz Devil Sunbear. This is very. His next move is just Taz Devil.
No, I think his next move is Sunbear. Sunbear. Yeah, only Sunbear before Boxer breaks. No, he gets hand size.
I don't know. Now it feels like Boxer's just got a bit of momentum back. I think you just go for Project there, but that's why I don't like building the 4 size. I think you just go like Sunbear, Taz Devil, and just do another Project.
Yeah.
Oh, Taz Devil is unplayable. He doesn't have the science tag.
Oh, right.
Do you think maybe he forgot about that? Because I definitely forgot about that.
I forgot about it. I probably no, that's not true. I constantly forget about the science for Rhino.
Yes.
So yeah, I think he might have forgotten about it. So now he builds the petting zoo instead.
Oh, this doesn't feel good.
No.
I mean, Boxer can break here, but I think he's also very happy doing another project if he has one.
Yeah, we know he has the Predator release still. I don't think he has discarded anything from breaks, at least.
Yeah, I think there's no reason he wouldn't just do Predator release here. Don't need to break for Panda. Does cards first.
To be fair, he has a Eurasian Lynx in hand, but it's very tricky to get out.
Oh, I think you just completely give up on that for now.
Yeah. But it's also always so tempting to get a good reason.
He might have already pouched it because Boxer did take pouching last reward. So
yeah.
I would guess the Lynx is gone.
And it's gonna break here? He's thinking about it. But doing double petting zoo seems... I guess he doesn't want Boxer to do another project, but... I think
double
Boxer...
petting zoo is enough of a reason to do animals here.
I think so too, because I don't think Boxer gets much out of doing another project. Like the rewards doesn't... The remaining rewards he can get doesn't matter that much, and like I think it's more of a problem for Boxer to find enough projects to do than having the workers to do the projects.
I think the main question is, does Boxer actually have a 5-size animal to play, or is it just a bluff or like an anticipation?
I think it's anticipation, because he has so much money, right? He has a build of 5. Like, I think you always build a 5-size.
Yeah, I think he should have done it beforehand. Oh
yeah, true. Yeah.
Jaguar's a better release than Sea Lion. Slightly.
That's true.
Do get the 5-size back, which is nice.
Yeah. That might complicate things a bit for Boxer though. Because he might get baited into that. Yeah. And I think you really want to use the workers as Boxer, but he's going for the Jaguar now.
Yeah, almost certainly going for the Jaguar into release, which I mean I think it's not terrible.
It's not terrible, but also like the Hunt 4 can be very relevant because neither player has upgrade cards, right? So like finding an elephant, like African elephant or something, or I guess the golden eagle as well would be excellent for Boxer.
Not too much to ask for.
No. You know. But like seeing 4 extra cards for Boxer kind of relevant. So yeah, I don't love for him to cost a break when he has so much money and 2 workers left, but I can see the reason.
You have to snap up Jaguar here. If you don't do that, it's
yeah.
Yeah, the screen we're looking at is Panda, even though he is displayed at the bottom. It's just a very annoying BGA bug.
Also, like Panda having these double empty size 4, it makes Jaguar even more attractive, right?
Oh, for sure. I think Panda would love to play that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, migration recording. He still doesn't have the science tags. Not that easy right now.
Yeah, okay, he's gonna pouch it. He also got rid of the Bison a long time ago, which makes sense. But he knows Boxer is doing Predator release this round. But I don't think that's enough of a reason to keep it, because it just feels hard.
I would expect Panda's next move, or some variation of next move, is to get the Science 2 Rep University. So I think he's getting it anyway. He just decided to not pouch one card. Is he keeping migration?
No, he did not keep. He kept the Lesser Bird of Paradise, which I do like, since it does have the... Sorry. I do like him keeping the Lesser Bird of Paradise, because Panda does have an okay economy. Like, it's not great for being on ICP, right? But he also has no sponsors at 5. He's just going full small animal, double size 4.
That's actually an interesting point with Waza Small. You can just straight up do animals at 1. I don't know how good it is, but he might just do animals at 1 and break 9. Do you think that's a possibility?
Could be. There's also interesting to just break first and then do triple animal. But I think this is also fine. Yeah, it kind of looks like a break 9, right?
He plays the Macaw and the Rock Monitor, and gets the snap up, I guess, the Taipan. Yeah, Blanket also saying the Emu looks pretty good for Boxer. I agree with that.
Yeah, I mean, hard for the Emu not to look good. It's pretty hard.
It depends what the what Boxer's hand is, which we really don't know. If he has like an elephant waiting, then Emu looks terrible. But
Boxer... Wait, Boxer snapped up the Australian release earlier, right?
we assume he still has it in hand.
Yeah. So that actually makes the Emu look like he doesn't get the Aviator out of it, but
actually, I'm not sure he has it in the Muskox.
Yeah.
With Bamboo Forest still up, although not for much longer, I would guess. There is the Jaguar.
Very scary for Boxer to try to go for the Muskox release in this case, though. Like, he doesn't know Panda's hand. He might have a product to put out.
Yeah, to push it out, that would be disastrous if
Yeah.
he's left with the Muskox stuck in there.
Sure. Pretty good for Panda, though. Like, he has double size 4, which doesn't do anything.
I kind of agree. Blanket's saying Panda should have just played the Caracal in the 4 size earlier. I mean, money has been an issue for him. It would have given him so much more income.
Yeah, we're probably talking about, what, like 9 extra money at this point? Wouldn't be horrible.
I'd say more like 12. It depends how early he played it.
Yeah. It's 9 or 12. Haven't kept track of the breaks. So Panda... Deciding between 12 money and excess here. Yeah. Geological from range. Very, very good.
Yeah,
even from his hand.
like Geological from range. I kind of like the X tokens to just break, but he might just be saving the X tokens for later.
Yeah, he was thinking about it. He was like, oh, should I get money or X tokens?
I was just thinking that, Charles, I need to get that extension to work. I need to actually download it. The one that fixes the up and down issue for spectating.
Yeah.
Okay, there
he
is
does put with this move. He does put the Emu in range, so I actually wouldn't be surprised Boxy just doing that next action.
He just takes Worker, which kind of suggests no more projects coming up.
Yeah.
Oh no. I think cards from 4 is game over move. I think if you're going to do that, you just had to take the X tokens and just break.
Yeah. Rough. Because he also has the Sun Mirror, which he needs to get out. But the question is, does Boxer have enough to end it? Like 25 points is a lot. Like he basically needs an elephant and...
Yeah, there's no way Boxer can end in one turn, but...
I think there is, but it's a bit unlikely. He could have like Lion,
maybe
I guess.
Eagle. Maybe Eagle, because he has Penguin Pull as well. Oh, it is just Emu.
Oh,
wow.
he plays the Emu. Yeah. So that probably means he still has the Australia release, right?
Yeah, we could just be seeing Emu plus another small animal into Australia release, game over.
Yeah. But a bit surprised he took the worker before.
Second petting zoo.
Oh, petting zoo.
Well, I mean, Panda has to break here, no choice.
Yeah. Yep. Does realize it himself as well. To be fair,
it's a big deficit to come back from.
Yeah. Panda's last action not gonna be horrible. He needs to find another small animal, but he does have Sun Mirror, Lesser Bird of Paradise. But yeah, it doesn't look like it's gonna be enough by a long shot.
So Sun Bear, Lesser Bird of Paradise into what project?
And he has a Predator breeding in hand. Could do that. He could do Australia release. Boxer puts up. But right now, Predator breeding is the strongest, right?
Well, it would.
I guess it's the same.
It would be even species. With our species diversity.
Yeah.
And he still has that last worker, I guess, but doesn't feel like it's going to be enough.
No.
However, his endgame is really good. Conservation should be 3 shields. Boxer has no endgame showing for sponsors. Neither does Panda.
Yeah. Also important to note that I don't think Boxer's endgame can be that good in this position. Because the scariest one in species diversity is gone.
So next scariest would be like...
I think it's favorite Zoo, right?
Favorite just for 2?
Yeah. So I don't think there's anything else. Because obviously he doesn't have a full map. I think he's built too much for naturalist. One has 3 water and rock, so... In worst case, Boxer only has a 2 CP endgame. But yeah, it's still looking a bit rough for Panda.
I mean, okay, let's say Boxer... Well, he does have double pouch, and let's say Boxer ends with just Australia release, which is like plus... I don't know, he gets double pouch and like plus 8 or something?
Yeah.
So he's going to finish on 102? It's a big deficit.
Yeah. How many products has Panda done? 4?
Yeah, 4 at the moment.
So he has a 3 CP endgame. Don't think Boxer have an endgame showing, at least.
Yeah, no endgame showing for his sponsors. Oh, Boxer also gets plus 2 from Sunbear.
Yeah, that's true. But this is like the problem with why I'm questioning the CP on 2 worker a bit. The fact that... Oh...
Just gonna finish with animals. Must have a... Well, I guess it's not that hard to beat 8 points as the last action, to be fair.
True.
Like, Langer basically does it by itself if he has petting zoo as well. That's way better.
Yeah. But this is also why I don't like... Oh, he does have the final petting zoo.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it's just GG.
Yeah. I guess maybe Boxer could have small. I'm not sure how many he has in play. But probably a fair bit, right?
Boxer would get 2 from small.
Yeah. But yeah, Panda also gets his last worker here at least. But yeah, not even close, unfortunately.
This is exactly right, Clovis. Like, high-level Arc is just a contest for winning with the least amount of upgrades and the most amount of empty enclosures.
Yeah, a bit questionable about the empty size 4s.
I'm not sure he's going to be willing to chat with us after this game. I'm not even sure he might be he's going to go on to play his next game, he might be a bit tilted after this.
Yeah. Well, if Boxer have negative endgames, there's still a chance.
Blanket saying there's 4 upgraded cards like a normal game. 4 total. Yeah, there's another game coming after this, assuming Panda's not too tilted to play it. Yeah, even with a donation just too far back of a deficit, he's going to finish on 105, but Boxer's going to finish on 111 to 1. Okay, it was sponsored for just 1.
Yeah.
Hey, Harp Attack.
Yeah, I think Panda must really be kicking himself, because I think that was very winnable with some better decisions.
Losing the race to species obviously is a bit of a bummer, but yeah, the round 1 release, I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the release was okay, to be honest. I made like some inefficient moves, like mid-game, like build a random size 4 just to clever for no reason. Like, I think this was like probably the game losing move.
Yeah, I think I really liked just the petting zoo in that position.
Yeah. I was. You weren't spectating my POV, right? Because I was actually building a petting zoo first, and then I undid and just thought, yeah,
he was watching your point of view.
Oh, okay. So I wanted to build a petting zoo up top first, just in case, right? I already had one in hand. I had rather small. I think if I do this, I probably win because I have then 1 more temp to do another project, which is
okay.
Enough.
We have a question for you, Panda. Did you forget about the science tag for Taz Devil?
No. I knew that I didn't have it. So I mean, there was just no good way to get it. Like I felt like Uni was just kind of slow, and then at one point I was like, Predators is gone. I can't get to 5. Then I might just waste the turn to take hand size just to keep cards and have stuff to pouch. Which was maybe like arguable. Should we waste the tempo for Uni, which doesn't give you an upgrade, but I think it was okay-ish.
Yeah, I think with pouching, if you want the most out of it, you kind of need hand size.
Yeah, I think so too.
But I also like, if you did a petting zoo and took money from your first project, I think you can just dump your hand a bit.
I was thinking about empty petting zoo, yeah, but
no, it wouldn't be empty because you had 1 petting zoo.
Yeah, true.
And then you drew into 1 more.
Yeah, it wasn't range, right? Yeah. I think. Which round are we talking about?
Oh, that was later on.
Oh, later. Yeah. I mean, I think it wasn't unwinnable for sure if you just built the petting zoo, but honestly, it's really hard to come back from if your opponent just has 4 species tags of sponsors in round 1. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I think the game. Brutal. Yeah, I think the game goes a bit better for you, Panda, if like you just build the 2 size down to get the rep, and then you play animals. I guess your 8th rep and a 3rd work, and you just do another project instead of grabbing university. I think that the game goes a lot better for you.
Yeah, I was actually planning to do this, but then I was like kind of like reading for the pouching value. Hard to say.
I think it's a very rough game being 2nd player in. The fact that
man. Oh god.
The fact that Exhibit shows up and like you could build a size 2 and dig it away, but since you're 2nd player, there's no way, right?
Yeah, honestly, like I think if I'm 1st player, I win this pretty easily. But yeah, I don't know. Also, like action order was just maybe I should have not gone with the round 1 release just because my action order was also kind of bad for this. Like having to X down cards was actually not what I wanted, and
I think it's an issue that you spend 25 money for free CP and a rep or 2 rep.
I know it's very inefficient. Yeah, I mean, I should have maybe just started Asia Partners because I mean I want to take it anyway, right?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. I was considering it, but then again, I mean, I always go full tempo, right? So like screwed.
You could also have started university, like Science 2 rep. It gives you worker from rep track very early on with the release. And,
yeah, true.
But I think Asia Partners would be the best option.
Yeah, I think Asia was correct. I mean, there were like a few small mistakes like this, which kind of decided at the end. But I mean, overall, I'm not too unhappy. Like you always misplay at some point. I don't think there were any egregious blunders. And yeah, I don't know. Like, I think Boxer had a really stacked hand with like species and then fighting all the predators, and then Savannah showed up, and like, I don't know.
Are you in the right headspace to go to your next match?
Yeah, for sure. I'm not tilted. I've felt like I played okay, not great, but not bad either. So I'm not too unhappy.
I think Box is
And-
going to be really happy with that, because if he lost that, I'm pretty sure he's just out of the top 8.
Yeah,
now he has
and now
a
I
good
think
fighting chance.
now I think he qualifies, right? Because he's like +1, I think, and
I
+1
haven't
should be
done the
enough.
math, but he should have a really good chance of qualifying.
Yeah, I think so too. But yeah, I don't know. Also, I was so unhappy that I just didn't find a third playable animal like for the last round. If I have the third petting zoo, then yeah,
It's a good point. If you have third petting zoo, you just straight up
then I just win, right?
win.
I mean, I would have had the money to play like 3 animals. I think at least in the last round, maybe at some point earlier also. But yeah, I don't know. I felt Vada. I really loved Vada this game, though. I think it did quite a lot of work for me. Like letting me snap stuff pouch, and also playing 2 animals with animals at 1 was like pretty good for me. But
Yeah.
To be fair, how are you finding the third petting zoo? It's
Yeah,
not
true.
like an easy ask. Like if I have
Yeah,
double eagle, I probably win most games, right?
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, honestly, I just needed some animal on Boxer to not have it. Like if you just place some like 5 appeal animal, and I also have just something like even like something like, I don't know, Karaka. Okay, I played the Karaka, but you know, like just something could have been enough.
Small
But
differences.
yeah, definitely winnable, but overall, I think, yeah, I don't know. I felt like Boxer had the better cards overall, but maybe you disagree because I did some mistakes. So
I would say card draw was pretty even.
yeah, okay, that's fair.
Oh, we
I mean,
were discussing the penguin pool. You taking Bart Owl Hut over penguin pool.
yeah,
I actually think it's a
I had
really
to take.
genius move.
I think, yeah, I don't know. I had to take one of 2, right? And I think Bad Alhop was just correct. I don't know.
Was part of the reasoning you leaving penguin pool that it just destroyed his spots next to
His water spaces? Yeah. I mean,
I like that a lot.
I think if we're on the new map, I probably can't give him Penguin Pool. But here, I think it really compromised this map so hard.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I agree.
I felt Penguin, yeah. But yeah, I mean, if Randall is ready, I'm ready to go.
He's not in the chat, so maybe reach out to him on Discord.
Okay.
We were also really hoping you'd put like the Caracal in the 4 size. I mean, that's a really sad 4 size down the bottom of the map there.
To be honest, I was even thinking about I mean, you always want to like overbuild, right? But I think I should have just built a 2 size, to be honest, because I already had like there were so many small animals on display. I had only small animals in hand. Yeah, I don't know. I could have kind of foreseen that this would be a small animal engine, maybe. So the 4 size really wasn't needed. And I actually really needed the form extra mana would have done me a lot of good.
Randall just posted in BGA that he's ready.
Okay, perfect. Then, yeah, I'll go mute again, and yeah, have fun with the second game.
Good luck.
See ya.
It's also important for my standings because as it stands, I'm currently in 4th position, so I'm going to be playing whoever's in 5th at the moment, which is currently Panda. Let's bring up the standings again. Oh, never mind. We're like ready to go. We'll look at the standings after. Alright, Panda's second player again. We're on Old Park Restaurant. Projects are species diversity, primates, herbivores. Let's have a look at Panda's hand here. It's a shame Birds is not a project because he has a ton of birds. His end goal's a large animal and naturalist. Hand that we're looking at from left to right is Bush Baby, Porcupine, Wallaby, Lesser Bird of Paradise, Peafowl, Hornbill, Medical Breakthrough, and Europe Release. So he's already selected Porcupine plus Europe Release. That's a nice combo. And he's taking the Peafowl. I think if you're taking the Peafowl, you just take the Hornbill with it. But he does take Wallaby, I guess, looking to do an early species support. I don't know, I like Hornbill as an animal.
Petting Zoo is slightly better on this map, right?
True. It's not like he has a sponsor that he wants to play, but it does give him the option of like grabbing a card from folder 1 or 2 with the empty Petting Zoo meta.
Yeah.
But not empty in this case. Panda is streaming the game on the Discord, but I'm not streaming that stream because it's very low quality, which is just Discord limitations. Species plus release equals 5 CP to get the university, yeah. Maybe there'll even be a better Europe on the display here. There's not, sadly.
Cable car for Randall looking great.
I think cable car for anyone looking great, but Randall is first player with cards on 5. So it does have... Well, also, hang on, Primatologist with Primates as a project and a Capuchin. That looks nice as well.
Yeah. It's also Primates, you know. You feel a bit dirty when you play them.
Yeah, if you're in the Emu Cup Discord, just feel free to join the voice chat. Just don't talk, please. If you're not in the Emu Cup Discord, what the hell have you been doing? I'll get a link to it.
Looking like Panda is doing turn on release, and I like this a lot more than last game because there's a big difference. It's a 9 money difference between the animals he's releasing.
Randall does start with 2 rep unis, so best guesses? Aquarium?
Penguin Pool?
Penguin Pool, yeah. Meerkat Den with Herbivores as a project would be pretty brutal.
Oh, and the cable car?
Okay, we're getting a bit far ahead of ourselves, but... Well, actually, Meerkat Den cable car would be just deadly.
Yeah, and you get the koala somehow as well.
Oh.
I just hope Panda doesn't take it away.
Oh, Alex is saying get the 2 rep uni and then you can do empty petting zoo to grab Primatologist, 200 IQ.
Honestly, I don't think Primatologist is that good here. I think Cable Car is a way stronger card on display here, right?
Maybe. Are you saying that because the koala's there or just in general? Because I do rate Primatologist a lot here.
I say in general, like, of course it depends on Randall's hand, but since like 99% of games, there's one person going for 2 monkeys and the other ones just ignore them completely, right? So it's going to give you like 6 money.
Well, it's hard to completely ignore them. Some of the monkeys are just good.
Well,
but consider it like a sponsor to give 6 money and then 1 conservation point. It's not that bad. Like, Cable Car has a lot better upside. Well, I mean, Primatologist has upside as well. Panda does build a 3 size. So he's learnt not to build a 4 size from last game, but it's a very weird spot for it.
He want to play Peafowl this turn as well by getting Asia after doing Porcupine release.
Ooh, it is the Primatologist. Blanket saying a Carpy stable into Meerkat Den into Cable Car, but that's not happening anymore.
Yeah, the issue with that line would be you don't get the rock from Mercatan for Cable Car.
Disastrous.
Yeah.
What do you just dig away Cable Car or net?
Yeah.
I don't mind keeping it because he has priority on it.
That's true. Because I imagine we see snapping and working on 2CP here from Panda as well, because he does want to do P-fall this round. That's why he built the free size where he did.
Yeah. Well, okay, definitely worker. I would guess snapping on 2 sides then, yeah. 2 sides pretty good here as well, I would say.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, actually, maybe 2 size is better. Like, Koala is looking quite good,
Mm.
but the 2 size just to cover up the middle a bit quicker.
Yeah, like you can put a kiosk and pavilion like touch in the middle, then you have another 2 sides. Like the restaurant's basically surrounded during next break. During first break.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like 2 extra income. And the display, I think Bamboo Forest is a bit scary leaning up here.
Scary for
But
who?
it's
I think it's good for Panda.
yeah, but we don't know Randall's hand, right? So if he builds 4 or 5 now, I think Panda should be very worried about Bamboo Forest.
I think if he's building a 4 or 5, then you just snap up Bamboo instead of Primatologist. Or what? Wait, was it on the display? I think it was.
Well,
Maybe it just got revealed.
Yeah, I think it just got revealed since Panda dug twice.
What is this? Xing back animals? Not interested in playing Primatologist straight away, so I'm not sure what's happening right now.
Do you think Randall has a Irby, but he doesn't want to build for it quite yet to make Panda snap up the Bamboo Forest?
Maybe.
Like a big size Irby?
I would guess that he has a strength 6 sponsor he wants to play, and just animals is the best thing to X down right now. I don't know. What?
Yeah, I'm a bit puzzled.
He wants to play the sponsor before building a large enclosure. Penguin pool?
Market then? Oh.
Meerkat Den over player sponsor for money spot? To play Primatologist into building a 5 size?
One rep on a card draw for Koala.
It can't be though, because you can just build the 5 size and then play Meerkat Den. It is Aquarium. Whoa. He needs the money. Okay, this game's turning out very interesting. Takes the Sea Lion, which it does have a water tag, but also not playable right now.
Immediately gets rewarded with Sea Turtle Tank. It's actually not horrible for Randall.
I think it's pretty bad here. I think it compromises the map quite a bit.
Yeah, but it fills up the... Like, it would obviously be pretty good if you had it in hand already, but... Ooh.
It does build the 5 size. So, I mean, is this just Sea Lion and he's gonna... Oh, I don't know.
I think
maybe Sea Lion's for later. Pelican?
Yeah, Pelican release. Or it could even be Fursil. No, because then he wouldn't need money now, I think.
I assume he's going to play something into it now. He's
probably
doing animals. Cheetah. So we can now assume that he has a release for it, almost certainly. And that's really bad news for Panda with the University at 5 here.
Yeah.
Break Chicken incoming. Not like Panda has a project to do straight away. I don't think Panda's incentivized to break Chicken very much. Also, Randall has 8 cards. Surely he's got some sponsors in there. We know he has Primatologist at the very least.
Yep. Panda could, to be fair, draw into a project by doing cards, but it's very unlikely.
Well, he's going to do cards anyway.
Yeah.
What's his current hand?
He has a kangaroo in hand, which goes nicely with the Bamboo Forest.
When the hell did he get a kangaroo? Oh, by building the size 2 drawing randomly?
Yes. The issue, once again, though, it's a very, very expensive animal.
Yeah.
Like you're committing a lot of money to get the release in. draws up a hippo and a bird breeding. Like bird breeding is
Oh,
okay. Now we're actually gonna see a break chicken incoming here. Maybe.
bird breeding?
Yeah. Is it Randall's breaking here?
No, there's no way Randall breaks. He has sponsors for days.
He does have. I guess he drew into the market then from.
He still has primatologists. I mean, Randall is not breaking anytime soon. I don't know if he just
Yeah.
bite the bullet here as Panda. He does.
Okay, this is a bit crazy, but what if Panda... I guess it doesn't make sense. But he could X something back and hope to Randall to X back a Soch. I guess he's never doing that though.
No, I think in Randall's position, you never X back a Sos. Would a
Yeah.
Dwarven saying at least X down build first, which yeah, I agree with.
Yeah, I kind of like Xing back build first, since it...
There's like no downside to doing it, right? You just don't want build there, you get a free X token, your opponent's gonna X down animals, I guess.
Yeah.
Discarding down to 3 is a bit annoying for Randall, but I mean, they must be 3 really good cards. What did Panda discard?
He discarded the Wallaby, so no more empty petting zoom at him.
Makes sense, does take Bamboo Forest here with his Kangaroo.
But very lucky draw in the bird breeding for Panda.
Speaking of Panda.
Oh.
Yeah, this has to be released here. Very unfortunate timing. What if it's not, though?
Then I don't think Randall is getting invited to Emu Cup.
It is, of course.
Season 2. Yeah.
Randall does take snapping here. This university... The thing is, the university is also going to lead to, like, more tempo on getting the partners who want 8, although it's still a race to get it. Both players are probably eyeing, like, 4 species now. As a way of getting it.
Yeah.
Randall also upgrades sponsors. Oh, he gets like 3 upgrades here, right? He gets second university as well.
Yeah. Triple upgrade. Or he might also go down the Panda line, taking a work on 2 CP, although...
I think no
shot. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of it there.
You barely need another worker when you've already got 2 universities and potentially getting a free partners who want 8. Like, no need for it.
Sure. But also, just the fact that Randall has both Aquarium and Mercatan in play as well, while Panda has nothing. So I'd say Panda... He got very lucky in the bird breeding. Oh my god, he actually did it.
Wow, okay.
I don't think... I guess... no, I don't like it. But...
I do like the giraffe snap up, just... He doesn't know what Panda has in hand, so like Bamboo Forest possibilities could also leech off it. Yeah, Randall feeling a bit uncomfortable right now. He just saying in chat he doesn't often take 2 CP worker.
Yeah, but as you mentioned, I don't think Randall leads it at all.
I think it could make sense if he has more than 1 sponsor to play. Like, he did upgrade sponsors, so maybe just you want to play a sponsor and then use a worker, stay in the round, you're quite happy. Panda snaps up the Duke here.
Yeah, I think it's more of a... I don't have anything to snap. I might find a release for the Duke. I guess it's a primate.
Yeah, I'd say the main reason is a primate and it's a different species. Well, I mean, science tag again, Panda cannot play it right now. But possibly it can fit in the 4 size after the Kangaroo gets released.
True. He could also get science 2 rep here. And if he builds for the rep, flips animals. I guess he has no playable animal. But he could get his... No, that is this turn.
Yeah, so here's the annoying thing for Randall. He's going to have to skip out on a pretty important upgrade. And he's not getting that 3rd upgrade really anytime soon. Like, he's either not upgrading animals or cards here. And he's already made pretty good progress towards... Like, he's already on 5 reputation. I'd say cards is pretty standard from here. And I can't imagine he's not upgrading animals.
Yeah. Oh, actually, the Duke is kind of perfect for Panda, because he can afford a 4-size over the rep, get science to rep, and get the third worker that way. And it looks like Ranald wants a slower run.
Well, I'm not sure. Randall's just built over the player sponsor for money, does play the Primatologist, so now could just be looking to break 5 with his sponsor's action. Does build a 3 size as well. I don't remember what he's taken. Oh, he took the giraffe, so...
Yes, giraffe. Yeah.
I think what Randall's going to do is Partner Zoo, break 4, giraffe, break 5.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Oh, Panda. I'm not too sure about Xing back Bill.
I would say very unlikely that Randall has kept the Australian Sea Lion. I will know if he grabs the Australia Partner Zoo, but I doubt it.
Yeah.
Only 2 cards in hand. One of them is giraffe. Are we going to see Sea Turtle Tank?
Oh, free range New World Monkeys, I think, is looking to do.
That's a good point as well. That's like his second primate. That's actually a pretty big deal.
It doesn't give him money for giraffe, because he's going to be 1 short after doing it.
Does take Africa.
If he gets Africa. And I think Panda also wanted Africa, which is kind of funny, because he does have the hippo in hand.
that is quite funny.
Yeah.
Poor Panda.
Yeah, unfortunately playing 3 range does put him 1 short of playing giraffe. It's very unfortunate.
Giraffe costs 16?
16. Yeah.
So, I mean, he could just break 4, play giraffe, then play free range.
That's a fair point, yeah. The issue with that move is... I guess it's not that big of an issue, but Panda could break in between them. Then free range goes away.
Yeah, it really looks like Panda wanted that Africa partner soon. He has to readjust his plans now.
Yep.
I don't mind him grabbing a university here, though.
No, I think he wants the science to rep at some point anyways. And maybe just give up on the hippo.
I don't know. I like hippo a lot.
Oh, yeah, for
Determination
sure.
animal.
Well, you would know about determination, right?
How many cards 4 actions have we seen from Panda in the last hour? I think that's number 3. That doesn't feel good.
Yeah. I think he's been taking more cards at 4 than anything else. Or like more cards at 4 than cards at 5, right?
Australia. No hand size, 6 cards in hand. I do like a So's upgrade here.
Same.
What animals is Panda about to play?
Glowworm and a Thorny Devil. So that's the reason for Australia, because it also... He did flip a Soch again, and he does get a double discount on Thorny Devil and Kangaroo here.
Okay, that's actually... Oh, it'd be nice if they were different species. He doesn't have a project yet.
No, but he could... He probably has time to build size 5 for the Kangaroo if he breaks next move. Or if Randall breaks next move, but I think he's doing free range.
That's interesting. Randall only has 1 card in hand. We don't know what that is.
Yeah. Oh, wait, Sea Turtle Tank? I'd only put him at 3 species.
Oh, seabirds. Oh my god.
Great.
Okay, this is looking quite bad once again for Panda. Like, last time we said that, he did come back a lot, but I don't see it happening this game.
Oh, he still has some play. Like, he can break here, build size 4 for Kangaroo, and beat Randall to the handshake at least.
Yeah, I mean, Randall literally has 0 cards. What's Randall's
Yeah.
play? Like, snap Herpetologist or snap Grass Snake or something and play it? It's a bit slow.
Oh, wait. If Panda doesn't snap Herpetologist, does Randall still have play a sponsor on the map?
No, he's covered it.
Ah, okay. Because then he could build into playing it and got in the handshake that way.
Panda does take the Wombat, which makes sense. It's a herbivore for Meerkat Den for Randall and just the project.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you also want to draw every single herb you see in Panda's position and Randall's position.
Yeah.
Panda is also up to 3 herbies in hand now. Like, he's probably gonna have to release the Kangaroo.
So you think Panda's next 3 moves are build a 5-size, play Kangaroo, release it? Or
Yeah,
play Kangaroo and
so.
even do Species if he wins that race?
Yeah. Suspect so. Is there any other way? I was thinking maybe he can get the worker, but it's only one, the final worker, but it's only 1 CP, so it.
Randall's
Worker.
just snapped up the Cayman, so he does have tempo on winning Species 4. He's like gonna play the Cayman, X something back, and then do a SOS. Whereas Panda still has to build the enclosure, play Kangaroo, then do a SOS.
Yeah. Very true. Oh.
Okay, I don't like cards here at all. Well, okay, it does not lose him the tempo yet. He still has the X token. Panda will play
But
Wombat.
he still needs to build for the Cayman, no?
No, Randall has a 5-size ready from the cheetah.
Oh, okay.
Panda does take Panda from range with his 5-size for the Kangaroo. If Randall builds here, though, very interesting.
Yeah, I think you can. I think you shouldn't risk it in Randall's position, right? Because you can always do a reptile house for the Cayman after.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he is just gonna play it. Yeah, things just got a lot worse for Panda. It's also a water tag for Aquarium.
Oh yeah.
And he snaps up another water tag reptile. Oof. There is the Okapi stable.
Yeah, well, the good thing for Panda here, it's after Randall hits Species, he can just concede the game. Because progression is gonna be a 50%, right?
I think it'll still be a bit under. Like, Species is only giving him 3 conservation points here.
Okay, that's a bit unfortunate. Well, we're getting there, you know.
It does look like Panda's in a losing position, but I mean, what did he just draw? Give us some good news.
He drew a mountain range, which is about to discard.
Low mountain
need to
range, and he discarded it?
Yeah.
No.
Yep. There's no bird to. Oh, he redid. Wait.
I think you have to keep it. It has too much
Yeah, I
upside.
think you have to go for a high upside here.
Yeah, he needs something to get back in the game.
Yeah, he want to keep the Panda for the upside as well, which I think is fine. But and he does have like native lizards water player on, which seems kind of excellent. But I guess he also kind of wanna. Okay, you're discounting the Panda instead of the mountain range.
I don't mind it.
But I think
Oh,
I
he's
think you
undone
have
it
to
again.
keep mountain range. No, don't do it. He's hovering over the mountain range. Yeah, mountain range goes.
That is locked in now, that's confirmed. I mean,
Yep.
the upside is if you do find a vulture, you can always scavenge it back.
Yeah. So first we need to find a vulture. And then hit like 1 in 6, 1 in 7, something like that.
Randall does his species, builds the reptile house from the park restaurant ability.
Do you like it as the ability? What do you think Randall's gonna do with his build?
Exit. Well, I mean, you could just build like a 2-size, 1-size chaos pavilion. I don't mind.
Yeah, I would be more tempted in just doing the build 5 for. Obviously, I don't know his hand, so I might be wrong. But I would be more tempted in just taking a normal build action for it and getting either 2-size or 5 money.
I think the only thing we know about his hand is European grass snake.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like he even needs the enclosures, but he has the money. He's about to break 5, most likely. I think it doesn't hurt to do it.
Yeah.
Does also get Asia Partner Zoo on 8, and that is his 3rd and final upgrade. Just debating which upgrade to take. I think it has to be animals here.
Yeah, it has to be animals.
You definitely don't want to get locked out of playing the better. Oh no.
Oh.
A Sos?
So I think you can get away with not having animals. Okay, he does flip animals.
He does undo, and I think it's just safer to have animals. When you're in a winning position, I think it's just safer.
Yeah, for sure. But I think he can get away with it if he has a lot of excess banked up or a good way to get excess. But like currently has 0 excess, right? And I don't think he has that many on the map either.
Panda does play his 2 sponsors there, Water Playground into player sponsor for money for native lizards, so I mean, not bad. That still doesn't get him species. Oh my god, Science Lab.
I just looked at his endgame. You know what they were, right?
I forget.
It's naturalist and large animal. It's not looking very good at all at the moment.
Naturalist could be maybe 2.
Yeah, fair points. But it's
still not good.
Yeah. Actually the best map in theory for naturalist, since it has 1 more hex than every other map. It's kind of funny.
In theory, I think in practice it's very hard to hit naturalist here.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, Randall does just X-back build.
So Panda is not going for kangaroo lease here. I think he just want to hit 4 Irby.
I don't know. He also might just be waiting to find an elephant or something and then play the kangaroo with it, then release.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
Randall builds. No, Randall just plays Grass Snake to clever back build. Okay, that makes sense.
I do like this decision by Panda though. Like he needs to take some risk, and he already have a project to do. So I think it's very correct not doing kangaroo, and he needs to find that 4 for Irby, Furleby, and elephant. Flock it, do 4 Irby, and then release the kangaroo. To get back into this.
Oh, I like this reptile house move a lot for him actually. This frees up 2 sizes for him.
Yeah.
So yeah, he
Not
does
bad.
his species 3. He's also getting a 3 size though. Like, does he need all these enclosures?
I would like the money for.
Oh, he does take the money.
But I would like the money as the reward, because I think he can always, if he really needs a reptile house down the line, he can always do the bamboo forest for the reptile house. So I think I would not like I would like to see different rewards from both players here. Maybe that's just me.
Panda's hand is currently hippo, kangaroo, and bamboo forest.
Yes. Looking like just hippo into breaker.
Without hand size. Oh, he's spending time grabbing a university again. I don't know about this.
Yeah.
Hand size to upgrade cards, I would guess. Animals. Also spending a lot donating.
Yeah. Like, can't say I love this, because he can still get the upgrade just from coupling rep in the break even, right? So...
Well,
Ooh.
from a points perspective, it's pretty even. Money-wise, it's pretty even. We know Panda's hand is okay. We don't really know what's in Randall's hand. I don't think we know anything about it at the moment. Except what he's about to snap up here, which is probably research.
The problem is, though, that Randall has one more upgrade than Panda, and I have a hard time seeing Panda get his last upgrade here.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this unit. Well, Platypus is very nice, though. Is that...
Yeah, that's the part. Yeah, that's the part. This is 4 Herbivore.
And it's a 2 size for him.
Yeah.
That's very nice. Unfortunately, he needs to build another 2 size next to water.
Yeah, he does sort of have two sizes next to water.
Oh, sorry, yes, yeah, I'm blind, yes.
But yeah, except Asian elephant, or I guess even African elephant, it's probably the best find for Panda here. Getting a 2 size RB, very nice. Oh, I thought I was a playable for a second, but that was last game.
Panda does have 4 herbivores in hand. He has the platypus, hippo, and kangaroo. And bamboo forest.
So he drew into a Sumatran tiger, which rather for Panda to be in his hand than Randall's hand.
Oh, for sure. It'd be disastrous if it was in Randall's hand.
Yeah. But it's something to do with the 5 size after releasing kangaroo. But
yeah, you can just take double science uni. I don't think you particularly care about the rep.
Yeah. We'll see how much Randall can push towards the game end here.
Okay, well, he does 2 research. I would fully expect Randall to play the Tamarin from range next move. He does take 2 size rewards, so I would expect Tamarin plus something else.
Yeah.
Maybe he can build over the rep and then get do two primates at the end of this round.
So if Panda doesn't build anything else, he will hit 3-point naturalist. And I think
that's a possibility.
Yeah, I think he doesn't need to build at this point, so that's kind of nice.
Does play the hippo. Do we have a sponsor to play or not?
No.
I
this
think
is why
he's fine breaking as well, though. Like, it's not that bad.
Yeah, but I think Panda wouldn't hate a longer round here. So I would like to see him do hippo last round instead of the uni and wasting all his X's on that.
Randall plays good monitor from display. And I have to be Tamarin, right?
I expect so, but...
Yeah, it's 2 primates, it's extra value from primatologist. It gives you the rep. Now you just like build a 2 size over the rep or whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
To get a 3rd worker. Oh, okay. Panda's playing kangaroo. He really wants to do 4 herbies this round.
Yeah, I think that's correct. Because he doesn't have another project. Oh no! Oh no!
Did he just pouch bamboo forest?
No, he pouched tiger.
Oh, I think he's telling himself he just does not have time to grab 2nd university.
I think he does have time. Like, maybe he doesn't have time to do 3 projects in the university, but he definitely has time for double project and university.
He's undoing.
Okay, he's pouching Agama as well.
Oh no, it's even worse.
Yeah.
What's the last card? Bamboo forest, that's it.
Yeah, bamboo forest. But
that's
the
not enough to
issue
end the game.
Yeah, the issue is he's gonna have 0 cards in hand.
Yes.
Like, he needs to get lucky to even have a chance, I feel. Because Randall's, like, he has 7 cards in hand, right? He's seen a lot of cards.
Randall X's back build, so... Panda takes X tokens, which is fine. Randall does not build over the rep, so might just be breaking here, might have another way to get rep, like spokesperson. No, whoa. Just grabs third uni for science lab, I guess.
Yeah, or science endgame.
True, could be either.
So, the real question here: why not do that before doing research project?
That's a good point. Well, hold up a sec. Panda's actually ahead right now. Has 4 X tokens. Can grab 4th partner zoo. Has a project in hand. Did he hit a good animal?
Well, he did now. He did now.
Does Panda actually win from here?
Yeah, with that elephant for sure. He drew African release in Zoo School, but like with that elephant, I think Panda wins now.
That elephant is massive.
Yeah.
Okay, how do you play this out? You have to like X back build, spend 5 X's on a source, and then just finish with elephant.
I think so, right? Because Bamboo Forest nets you 8, Lost Workers 14, 84. You can donate for 87.
Elephant's not. Does he have another playable animal with elephant?
No, he doesn't. Okay, yeah, he's a bit short. He needs another. He could play Zoo School. That would be enough. But then he also loses a point on empty zoo.
Naturalist, and he loses the X. It's just another turn it takes.
Yeah.
Should have kept the Agama exactly. Well, I mean, not that much better.
It still wouldn't be. Yeah, it's just +1, so it still wouldn't be enough, unfortunately. Also, the donations are very. Panda's just been spamming donations, but also like one option is to do 2 associate actions to donate twice, but he can't afford that.
He can. Can he even afford 1 donation? Like elephant costs 30, right?
With the 12 money, but
with 12
I guess he
money,
hasn't
he's not
taken
getting
any
his last worker.
Yeah, so it's I mean, it's slightly better than last work, but
Okay.
oh
wait, Randall's taking cards. No, he's not. Undoes.
If Randall takes cards, do you think Panda should break 7?
I was considering it, but I think you do. Oh, Cobra.
That's a bit brutal.
I was gonna. As Panda, you really do need to get that 4th partner zoo for the extra 2 CP.
Yeah.
That's a nice Cobra.
Yeah.
Only has 1 X token though, plus Stoat. I don't know. It sort of looks like Randall doesn't really have a finish to the game yet. Oh, well, he just draws into a pelican. Oh no, wow. With aquarium.
Yeah, and that gives him the aquarium endgame as well.
Okay, that's really rough. I don't know about grabbing a partner zoo here. I guess he has to steal a donation.
Yeah.
And he does get last workers, not the worst.
I mean, to be fair, I guess he could get an X with it, but he can't really get 2 rep. But it seems very good for. Oh, he didn't even donate.
Well, he has his pelican to play now, but he might have another animal.
That's true.
Panda spent all his X's here doing Bamboo Forest. Okay, yeah, that really hurts. Like Panda can't get the partner zoo here.
Yeah, but
well,
the problem
he can in 2 actions.
The problem remains, right? Panda has no good way. I guess he can release the elephant, but that's only +5.
He still has Africa release?
Yes, it does.
So his hand is elephant, Africa release, and
Zoo School.
Zoo School.
So
elephant's big though.
Okay, with elephant and another donation, he can get the CP from. He doesn't even have to take animals at 5, but he can get the CP, the last worker from the track. So he can actually finish it, but it's kind of slow. By just doing Africa release for the elephant.
Randall plays expert in Africa, so likely next move is going to be pelican plus another animal into getting rid of build and then finishing with a project. It'll be close. I'm actually not convinced that Randall can finish this round. I mean, Pelican is a lot. Wouldn't it be crazy if he scavenged up the low mountain range? Oh no, Panda pouched that, didn't he? Well, it's just Pelican.
No, he discarded, I think. Yeah, he discarded it.
If we see the low mountain range come out, yeah. That would be...
That would be low mountain range into Dugong.
Low mountain range is very close to ending. Not quite. Builds a 2 size.
It's just for the X token, so we might very well see a project into break 9 from Randall, depending on if he has more playable animals. Because he has to know Panda doesn't have a lot, right?
Well, he knows Panda has an elephant. That's scary enough. Oh, wait. Don't play Zoo School. Don't play Zoo School.
I was thinking about breaking 5 there, but that kind of helps Randall a bit, I think. It's just he want to break 5 to be able to afford a donation as well.
I think...
But he doesn't need... He can get 5 money to afford a donation, so there's no reason for Panda to break 5 here.
Yeah, I think just, if anything, just exit back.
Yeah, just clever back sponsors.
We're also not sure what Randall's last project is. Maybe just Primates 2. Maybe the low mountain range.
Yeah.
Endgames, though, does hit Aquarium with the Pelican. Export in Africa can always be some good points. Oh no.
He plays Zoo School, which is point neutral, but it does give him a card to be fair, so...
Yeah, maybe he finds a second animal with it. The rep's not important though.
The rep is important if it's its favorite zoo from Elephant.
Okay, I mean that's a good point.
Yeah. Does not find an animal, finds a talented communicator.
No, that's annoying. Yeah, Panda does have natural zoo endgame, so he does have 2 conservation points from it now. Randall's just
release
into X.
Yes, I think Randall. Yeah, I think Randall's looking to break 9 here, and then finishing on animals.
Probably, yeah.
Wait, what is Panda doing?
I don't mind it. Like, it's a 4th partner zoo. Whoa, Randall's saying he has nothing. Like, finish me already. What? He knows the elephant's coming. I think this is correct from Panda. I think he sees that the break is coming and he wants to find a second animal to play.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, so...
Is that better?
Randall has to break here because Panda just threatens to end it.
That's a fair point. Randall does have Primates 2 as well. Might not be enough.
Primates 2 into, like, 12 money? I don't think it's enough with the elephant endgame.
But do you think the prospect of maybe getting a second animal is better than just doing elephant and release? Because with the elephant and release, you also get donation, right? So that's 8 points.
I don't think elephant release is that much better than just partners. Partners is already like 6 points is fine.
Oh right. he can't get it done. Oh yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah, I think Randall has to break and hope for Sunbear.
It's interesting because breaking actually does cost him a lot of points too. Because like he's spending his X tokens from Expert on Africa, but it looks like he has Arcade and Gorilla Field Research to play.
But 90% certain Randall has Science Endgame. I would say
that's a good guess. He can also finish with Primates too, but do you think, okay, does Panda take cards here? Just to find a second playable animal?
I think
probably not.
Panda. Yeah, I think Panda can calculate this. He should spend more time on his round. But he should calculate, because he has to assume Randall has favorite zoo, right? So he should not favorite, sorry, research zoo. So he should calculate. Oh, that's not very good.
There's a lot of scary endgames. Like Randall could have diverse species for 4. Research for 3. Conservation. What did he get?
Yeah. Diverse for 1.
Over what?
Over rock for 1.
Oh no.
Yeah, to be fair, not a lot of good endgames for Panda. This water and favorite zoo would each be 2 points each.
Funnily enough, for Randall, Marabou is just... Wait, is Marabou actually better? I think Marabou is better than 2 primates by 1 point. This is close. Randall does have some endgames showing. And Panda's endgames are terrible. So I think Randall does have it.
Well, I think he has research so almost guaranteed, right? I think he does.
Yeah. Oh, wow. 4 points. That was a good fight back.
Yeah. Excellent by Panda. But a lot of things pointed. I think he should have taken, but he took that turn so quickly. I guess we can ask him soon if he's not too tilted. But
yeah,
I think it was kind of obvious when Randall got the double science that he has a research endgame.
But Panda could have hit a better endgame to win, I guess. Well,
yeah,
what better endgames are there?
He can only hit 2 CP endgames, right? So it's only 1 more.
GG.
Yeah, I guess you don't know that the Marabou's coming.
Randall could have just done primates 2 red, which loses him like 3 X tokens. So this is like 3, and Marabou was Marabou 5?
Marabou's
4. I don't know. I just needed to. I feel like if I go another round, I'm just done, probably. So I just needed to hope. I had some 2 CP endgames, right? Like favorite zoo, aquatic.
Yeah.
Conservation would have been really good.
Oh, I guess conservation is excellent. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I felt like I was so unlucky this game. I don't know. It was probably suitable, but.
Conservation was my second endgame that I discarded.
What was your second?
Conservation too.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, you should have told.
Also, I was literally 1 money off to end 1 turn earlier, right? Man, it's 1 fucking money. Then you can play arcade and guerrilla field research, which is like 8 points for you, right? Yeah, I don't know.
It was the 5th science for research too.
Yeah.
So 3 CP.
Arcade was 4, yeah, of course.
On the card itself.
Yeah.
And arcade is 4 with the endgame to appeal.
Yeah. I was thinking whether I want to do a card action to hope to find another playable animal.
I think it's pretty low odds of finding another animal that's playable for 11 money.
You thought?
Yeah, I don't know. Giving up 3 Uni and Partner Zoo was so painful, but I've felt like 3 Uni, he has 8 cards in hand. I had no sponsor. I think going into the break chicken is pointless.
Yeah, I think that's correct. Yeah.
And 3 partners.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, for 3 partners, there was no sure. I could have just released a wombat, right? But I thought honestly, it's not worth it. Just give up the 3 partners and release the kangaroo later. But wasn't sure. Not sure what you thought about this.
Well, I think, as you said, you're very unlucky when you drew into the bird breeding for the bird you already had in play.
This was also lucky.
Yeah.
I didn't. I don't know. Also, Randall, when you took this Africa Partner Zoo, oh my god, I thought why would you ever be interested in this Africa Partner Zoo? I had the hippo in hand and had planned out everything where I can get to 3 species and everything. I didn't. Yeah, I don't know. I thought you would take Australia for the sea lion.
I think C
Oh.
line
I think I
was
didn't
long
have
gone.
the C line anymore.
Yeah,
I had to.
Oh.
he had to discard 5 cards.
Yeah, true. Yeah, okay. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, there were some cute things but he was one short of getting Africa and playing the free range New World Monkeys from range.
Okay.
But he was one
I
short.
thought about the monkeys, but it was 1 or 2 appeal, and I thought I had other projects to do. But yeah, I also had better sponsors in hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do think Africa makes sense for you, right? Because you get an
Had the
immediate
giraffe.
discount. Yeah. And you can always throw into Hippo, like you don't know Panda has it in hand already. So
Yeah,
like with
and
market
we already took Asia, so I thought if I need Asia later on, I can always get it because he already has it. So I took it for the discount, but it was not as important for me as it was for you then.
Yeah, but I think it's very correct from Randall to get. I think you should also suspect it, to be honest, Panda. The
Yeah,
African
probably.
hero.
Yeah, in hindsight, probably yes. But
Since he has the market done.
Yeah, but I mean, he just honestly he discarded like basically 70% of his hand, right? It's very hard to predict whether he kept this giraffe or not. And now he snapped
I thought
it, right?
the giraffe came after the discard.
Yeah, he
he
snapped it the same round that he got Africa.
Yeah, okay, then it was just my mistake. But I mean, I lucked into the bird breeding then, right? But like,
I think you lucked into the elephant as well. That was really clutch.
True.
Wow. Yeah, I wanted that.
Yeah, everyone wanted that. I wanted that.
Yeah.
Like Kangaroo was pretty excellent. Like,
yeah, but
I think your draws were fine. Like, to be harsh and honest.
I don't know. Honestly, like, I mean, I'm always willing to learn. I felt like there was not that much room for like improvement from my side. I don't know. It was just I could think about the partners. I was very unsure about this. If it's worth it to like do an inferior release just to take this. Yeah, like once again, second player and the display was so brutal, right? Once again.
It felt like again going for hand size felt like a bit of a bait.
Yeah. I think this been a big problem both games that you have gone for a single university that doesn't provide you anything.
Yeah, that's fair, I guess.
And like what I would like to see that move instead is just Hippo into break.
Yeah, I agree. I think that was good timing.
But then I have to discard so much, right? Like, I mean, you could say hand size was whatever, but it gave me the hand size to like pouch 3 cards basically.
I'm not sure you had that many cards in hand at that point.
I mean,
no, you had 3 cards in that point. But you took hand size. I think you wanted to take cards after taking hand size, but then Randall broke instead.
Oh, that could be, yeah.
Yeah, but when you grabbed hand size, you only had 3 cards in hand.
I would need to rewatch, but honestly, I thought it's. I mean, yeah, like you always misremember when you play, right? So I guess I trust your verdict on this. So yeah, I don't know.
I think you played fine in both games.
Yeah, honestly, like, yeah, I'm not quite sure. Like giving up 3 uni and 3 partners was just kind of hard. I guess. I mean, the 3 uni was. Yeah, I don't know. Randall, did you have any sponsors in hand? Like, I think there was no point to engage in break.
Yeah, he still had primatologist, I think.
Yeah.
Primatologist, native seabird.
Yeah, true.
And 2 other sponsors, so.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
No problem there.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
And I think actually I could learn so much from replay analysis of this game because I played so different to what I normally do. And actually upgrading Assos instead of animals would have been so much better because I just didn't have any good animals to play the whole game.
Okay, but I mean, if you take 2 CP worker on this map, I think you never upgrade it. It's just, you can't do it. Because, I mean, if you just want to go for normal 4 upgrades, you can upgrade build. But if you go for 3, I think there's just no space for build. And it didn't do that much for you this game, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think in general, 2 CP worker is a bit weaker with flipped sponsors. because you kind of need other upgrades. But I definitely think this was winnable from you, Panda. Like, I can't comment on Reynolds because I didn't see his hand. But there was a lot of like small efficiency you missed as well. Like, first break, you could have expect build before breaking and stuff like that. Or first break.
I think it was definitely winnable for Randall. I will comment on that.
I mean, if you lose with 4 points, it's always winnable, right? I mean, I think there's no game in existence where you lose by like such a small margin where it wasn't winnable.
No, I have like 500 games or something that was never winnable.
But honestly, I think breaking right away is fine. Like, sure, my action order is better than if I exit back, but I just didn't want to like give Randall like more time to do anything.
Yeah, but Randall's action, it has to be, because he had sponsorship too, it has to also be an X-back. And the thing is, because next round you have to spend an X on a Soch. And you're not flipping build because you're Propaganda Panda.
Yeah, that's true.
So like build is still in the way. So I think you can definitely expect build before breaking there.
I will rewatch this. I mean, I think when it comes to like action order, you're like the best in the world by far. This is like one of my weaknesses. So if it's your judgment, then I mean, I don't always agree with criticism. Sometimes it's just like play style wise. Like, I still don't hate the hand size uni, but like if you say expect was better, then it's probably right because it's not a strong part of my game.
It's very minor, to be fair, but the thing is, Randall's actions are pretty good for next round, and he also just has to X-back. Like, he can't play a sponsor.
Yeah, we'd think he's just going to X-back animals at that point.
Yeah, okay, fair enough then. But yeah, I mean, I know Randall, you were a bit like felt like uncomfortable, but I think apart from like, I think upgrading build was probably a big mistake. But apart from this, I felt your play was totally fine. Like, you kind of ran out of steam in the mid game.
Yep. When I upgraded build, I thought, okay, I need to cover the old on the old map on the left, the marketing spot for the extra to water. So I thought I have to build there. I can't fit a free size for my giraffe there, so I need a free size somewhere else, and I didn't want to play the giraffe into the 5 size. That was too valuable, but probably I should have done it because I never found something for the 5 size, really.
Did you ever consider keeping conservation zoo instead of research? Because it felt like you put a lot of effort into research for not a lot of points.
Actually, I wanted to keep conservation for most of the game, but then I realized, okay, I will probably only get 2 CP for conservation and just take the useless uni, 2 science uni, and the guerrilla field research for 2 more CP on research. So I thought, let's go for that. I didn't have anything else to do with my workers.
I think with science lab as well, there's upside of hitting 6, which makes it worth.
Yeah, I think this was fine. I think.
Yeah, I think it was a mid-game shift to research.
Yeah, because I was a bit puzzled because you did the same round. You did research at 2, and then you got the double science after that. The same round, I believe.
Yeah, I thought about turning it around as well for 1 CP. But what was my consideration? I think I needed the 2 size as a bonus. I wanted it, at least.
Yeah, it's a fair.
Yeah, that's fair
point.
Okay, do we have any more games lined up, or is that it?
I mean, if Ferg's there, I would play him.
Really?
No. I heard JD was gonna stream some arena games, so.
Yeah, I guess that's better content than watching me lose another one, right?
All right, well, we'll call it there then. Thanks everyone for tuning in.
Yeah.
See you guys.
Thanks to you too for casting.
Yeah,
I watch it back. Pretty sure there's a lot to learn for both of us, and yeah.
All right.
See ya.